Seasons move us along. Seasons necessitate change in our lives. They actually force change. Seasons force change in our lives. One of the greatest examples of seasons changing that I can see in the New Testament, or as the Old Testament is closing, as the New Testament is coming on, I see John the Baptist. Everybody say John the Baptist. And John finds himself, he's called and he's chosen, and he is anointed, and he is God's man, and he's a wild man. He's the voice of one crying in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord. And here he is, he's called, and he's preparing the people for the ministry of Jesus, and he's experiencing all these wonderful things in his life and in his ministry. There are huge crowds of people. Massive crowds of people. They're coming out and they're listening to this guy that's eating locusts, and he's just crazy looking, but there they are, huge crowds, and they're listening to his words and all of his sermons and all of his fiery rants about a coming Messiah. They're being received into the hearts of the people, and we see people being baptized unto John, and we see all of this culminating with Jesus himself walking up one day into John's service, and he's like, hey John, what's up? And John's like, oh man, Jesus is here. And we hear him saying in John 1:29, he says, behold, the Lamb of God that takes away the sin of the world. And in that moment, it was like the first day of fall when it's super hot and muggy, and all of a sudden you go outside and you're like, fall's in the air. That's what it was like in his ministry. Behold the Lamb of God that takes away the sin of the world. There was a chill in the air, and John is now coming to an understanding that what he has been preaching about and what his ministry has been about has finally arrived. And once you preach about something and then that thing happens, guess what? Your message has to change, or it has to be altered. He's preaching, he's coming until one day the air changes and he says, behold, he's here. There he is, right there. We hear John preaching these words, he must increase.
Right, that's right.
And what do I have to do?
Decrease.
I got to decrease.